How's it going, guys? I was talking about nicotine addiction and got into it, got a doorbell. I don't like to edit because editing chops it up. I like mine to be fluent. You can listen to me. Now, basically what I talked about, let me go here for a minute to my channel. Videos. Where is it? Here you go. I had 2 views.
Well, I'm going to try vlogging again.
This is the first vlog on nicotine addiction, so I had a couple of people watch this. As I said, if this only helps one person quit nicotine, I'm proud of you. Most females, as I said, they vape nicotine. Why? The same reason I loved smoking cigarettes when I was young. I was thin, trim, had those rock hard abs, that cute butt that girls loved to pat. They'd pat my butt all the time. But the thing is that what happens to these girls is the fact that they get addicted to nicotine, and it's a highly addictive drug. Now, I'll tell you that the best way to do it is to use something like Nicorette gum or Nicoderm patch. Use the original, okay? Don't do off-brand. I did off-brand on the patches and it doesn't work. They fall off. I mean, I was at work and I used Walmart's and put the patch on my arm, and I'm at work and I'm going, man, I need a cigarette bad. And I went into the bathroom, the patch had fallen off onto the floor somewhere. So, no, use what is original. Okay, the Nicoderm or Nicorette gum. Now, the reason I don't like the gum to quit, I tried that, was because of the oral fixation. Gum. And how you do the Nicorette gum, I never could figure it out. You basically chew it and then park it over under your gum somewhere and it goes through the membrane like snuff. I didn't like the Nicorette gum, but a lot of people do. Nicoderm patch worked beautifully for me because I was able to put the patch on different parts of my body. As long as I think it has to be above the waist, I think, something like that. Read it. Like I said, I read every word and followed everything they told me to do. You've got to start the program from the beginning to the end. There is no cheating. And I went in there to get water and didn't do it. The other thing that I'm going to say about getting off of nicotine is that once you do, and you think you're scot-free, ha ha ha, the dreams. Oh yes, the dreams. I'd been away from nicotine for 3 weeks, guys. No smoking, no nothing. I felt great. But I'd wake up and I'd have smoking dreams. Dreams of me smoking a cigarette. And I'd wake up so guilty and I'd say, damn, I might as well go ahead and get my cigarettes. Luckily, I didn't have any in the apartment. But you see, that's what I'm talking about. The nicotine addiction is so strong in your brain that even after you've quit for a length of time, it still plays in your head because it wants it. It wants it. It's got to get that drug into your system. Now, you can try cold turkey. You can try hypnosis is good if you are capable of being hypnotized. So what I would do is probably go to a hypnotherapist and basically try to go under. I mean, if you can't go under hypnosis, I've had a lot of people say they loved hypnosis. Don't do it in a group. Do it individually with a hypnotherapist and have him or she do it. But I can't be put under. I've gone through hypnosis and I can't. Many years ago, I had a therapist try to put me in. He was going this relax and breathe. I can't go under. I just can't. So the patch worked for me. Sometimes the gum works for somebody else. Sometimes cold turkey. And I know a lot of people that went cold turkey and hadn't smoked cigarettes in years or vaped in years. Now, the American Cancer Society basically is stuck on smoking tobacco. That's what they're really on. But for me, I go further because I talk about, and I really do talk about this, vaping nicotine. Vaping is safer than the carcinogens from tobacco, but you're not scot-free. Anything you put into your lungs is not good. For me, I'm not going into that in this vlog here. I get going in my vlogs and I'm thinking about something else. Now, the first thing you need to do is to set a date and time that you're going to quit. Before you do anything, talk to a medical doctor. Your internal medicine doctor, your PCP. Sit down with your doctor, he or she, and tell them that you're going to quit smoking and that your plan is to use the patch. The problem is that the reason why I say talk to a medical doctor, because they're trained to know maybe you can't do the patch because you'll have a cardiac arrest. I don't know. So I always say talk to your doctor first before you attempt to quit nicotine addiction. Talk to your doctor. They're trained to help you, and most of them will say, yeah, you can do the patch. It used to be when I was quitting that it was prescription. That was great. I'd go to my doctor and he'd prescribe the patch. Now you can buy it. It's not prescription anymore. I know that some of you out there may be in dire straits on money, but think about what you're spending on your nicotine addiction now, and how much money you can save in the long run when you use that money for patches, gum, or whatever you're going to do. They say make up a plan to quit. I've always say one day at a time is mine. If I don't smoke today, I'm good. Even if I sit there and go, if I don't smoke for 1 hour, I'm good. Now, the thing that I'm going to say in this particular vlog is that you tend to beat yourself up. I know, been there, done that. Most of the reasons why I tried to quit smoking was females, because females told me, you stink bad. So I would basically try to stop. I had one girl that she knew that I was going to smoke, but what she'd do is make me take a shower. Literally take a shower, and then I could go to bed with her, if you know what I'm talking about. I'm not going any further than that. So what I'm trying to say here is you can write up a plan. To me, it wasted time. One day at a time. I quit smoking today. Don't think about tomorrow. Don't think about yesterday. Today, I've decided to get off of nicotine. And that's a good thing, guys. That's a good thing. Now, I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. Talk to your doctor. I talked to my doctor. And my doctor was thrilled that I was quitting. Thrilled. Because like I said, they told me, it got bad. I was only smoking about a pack to a pack and a half a day. And it got to the point that I couldn't even walk up a flight of steps without getting winded. Literally, I'd be walking up the steps. So I'm happy that I did get off of nicotine completely. And you can too. I always say, that using something to ease you off of that nicotine is the best way to go. But like I said, it's your plan on the way you want to try to quit. Pat yourself on the back if you go an hour without smoking. Pat yourself on the back if you go a day without smoking. Be happy. And know that, it's kind of like I said, the nicotine grip on you, what it's going to do is you're going to try to stop, and you'll go a week and you'll go back to smoking again and go, I can't quit. I just can't quit. I'm done. I'm just going to keep on smoking. I can't quit. Okay, the whole point that I'm saying is you're trying to get your frame of thinking differently. Why not? So what you're going to do is pat yourself on the back and go, I went a whole week without smoking. Wow, that's fantastic. And go ahead and go back to smoking, vaping, or whatever you're doing with your nicotine addiction. Go back to it. Set another date and time. This time, maybe try something different. Maybe you tried something like cold turkey or hypnosis. Try the gum or try the patch. Whatever works for you. The whole thing that I'm going to tell you is keep trying to quit. Don't stop. Don't stop. Because for me, guys down here that are smoking, when I used to go outside, and they would say, wow, how long did it take you to quit? 3 years. And they're like, my God, it took you 3 years? Yes. It took me 3 years to quit smoking. And cheated and went into vaping nicotine. I want to get that nicotine in my body. But I don't know why. When I was doing the vaping the nicotine, I just decided to hell with it. I'm not going to do this anymore and stopped it. I didn't have any withdrawals on it. That's kind of weird. But as I say, guys, the problem with quitting smoking is you're going to get into these little, I don't like it. People spending a lot of money in different areas to try to quit smoking. Don't. Smoking cessation programs, if they're free, go to it. But I don't tell you to spend any money at all to quit. Now, obviously, with hypnotherapy, you may have to pay. I don't know if your insurance will pick that up or not. But quitting is the best thing in your entire life. Now, when you quit, let me tell you guys, what is spilled on this shirt? Something's on my shirt. See my gut? Now, I got my gut primarily on medication I'm taking and stuff like that. But my whole thing about this vlog is that what I want you to do now is schedule a date and time that you're going to quit. If you only quit for 1 day, pat yourself on the back. And let your family know that, or your girlfriend or wife or best friend, whoever, let them know that you plan on quitting. One girl that I put in my first vlog, got a $3,000 bet that several of her friends tried to quit, and the one that did quit got the $3,000. But what I'm telling you to do is get your friends to support you. They're the ones that are going to pat you on the back when you go a day without smoking. And believe me, some of you going 1 day without smoking or vaping is amazing. So stay positive, pat yourself on the back, and eventually you will be nicotine free. Thanks for watching.